Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life by James Patterson, chapters 13 and 14. Chapter 13, Off and Running. The next morning, Mom set 2 plates of scrambled eggs in front of me and Georgia, and then sat down to watch us eat. She loves to watch us eat, which I totally don't get. I mean, she works at a diner. She watches people eat all day long. "Well, you were both asleep when I got home last night," she said. "I'm dying to hear about the first day of school. Tell me everything." I wanted to say, define everything, but that would have been like putting up a neon sign that read, "I have something to hide." The thing is, I don't like to lie to Mom. I mean, I'll do it if I have to, but she has enough to deal with. So instead, I shoved half a piece of toast and a bunch of scrambled eggs into my mouth and started chewing as slowly as I could. That meant Georgia went first. Lucky for me, she talks a lot. I mean, a lot. If Mom hadn't cut her off, I might have gotten all the way out the door without ever saying a word. "How about you, Rafe?" she asked when Georgia finally took a breath. "What do you think of middle school so far?" "Well," I said, "it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be." Like Leo says, not telling the whole truth isn't the same thing as lying. Mom's eyes got all wide, like I just sprouted a second head or something. "Who are you and what have you done with my son, Rafe?" she asked, joking around. "Well, I'm not saying I love it. No, but this sounds like a good start," Mom said. "I'm proud of you, honey. You must be doing something right. Whatever it is, you just keep doing it." "Oh, I will," I told her, just before I shoved some more scrambled eggs into my big, fat, not quite lion mouth. Chapter 14, Rules Were Made for Breaking. The next few days were just okay. I couldn't top my fire drill from Monday, so I didn't even try. I just stuck to some of the beginner level stuff to keep things moving along. On Tuesday, I chewed gum in homeroom, and Mr. Rourke made me spit it out. That was worth 5,000 points. On Wednesday, I ran down the hall past the office until Mr. Dwight told me to put the brakes on there, mister. That was worth 10,000 points. On Thursday, I took a Snickers out in the library, and Mrs. Farrark, who's about 180 years old, told me to put it away. That was worth 5,000 points. I even took a bite before I did, but she didn't notice. No bonus points there. By Friday, I could tell something was missing. Just breaking the rules by itself wasn't gonna cut it. I needed something more. I needed a boost in my game. I needed, wait for it, Leoizing. He caught up with me at my locker just before 8th period English, and of course he knew right away what I should do. Leo always does. "Hey, you're just coasting," he said. "If you're gonna play this game, then you need to really play it. So I'm gonna change things up." "You?" I said. "Since when do you make the decisions?" "Since I came up with half the idea for this whole thing," he told me. "Here's the deal. It's 2:26. That means 49 minutes left in the day. That's how long I'm giving you to earn another 30,000 points." 30,000? I said. That was more than I'd made in the last 3 days combined. "Yep. Otherwise, you lose a life," he said. Hang on a second. Leo was going kind of fast, even for Leo. "I have lives?" "Sure," he said, like it was obvious. 3 of them, to be exact. "And what happens if—" I didn't want to say it. "What happens if I lose all 3 lives?" "Then you're a big loser. You don't get to finish the game, and the rest of the year will be about as much fun as a case of never-ending diarrhea," he told me. "Oh," I said. "That's all, huh?" Leo shrugged. "Yeah, gotta keep it interesting." That's one thing about Leo. He definitely knows how to keep things interesting. I mean, it's not like just because he says something I have to do it. But what would you rather do? Play this game by yourself or with your best friend? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, game on, I told him. I looked up at the clock just as the 8th period bell started to ring. That's 48 minutes and counting, Leo said. You better get busy.